Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to True North Tarot and Guidance. I am just sporadically reading, guys. I haven't been reading YouTube readings in quite some time and just kind of doing it when I feel called to and also when I have the time. So I'm going to do Sagittarius because happy birthday, Sagittarius season. Happy birthday to all you Saggis out there. However, this can be for your sun, moon, or your rising. So check and see where Sagittarius lies in those in your birth chart. We are going to do just a general Celtic variation, and it's really what do you need to know to grow. So this could show up in any area of your life. I'm not setting the intention for any specific area. So this could be love, this could be self, spirituality, growth, this could be career, this could be family, friends, whatever. You're going to take what resonates for you and you're going to leave behind what doesn't for somebody else. Roles can be reversed. So if you're a cross watcher, you are welcome, but just know that this could end up resonating for you. If you're interested in a private reading, I did not stop doing those, and those are coming in pretty steady. You can find that information in my About section, description box below. Let's see. As always, I'd really appreciate a like, share, subscribe. I've kind of taken my focus off of this channel and doing readings, but I'm trying to get back into it. And again, I'm only going to do it when I really feel centered and grounded and have the time and energy to give, because that's what all of you beautiful subscribers deserve. I will try to get out all 12 zodiacs for December. We will see how that goes. So we're going to start with some oracles. All the decks have been pre-shuffled. I will do some shuffling on camera just because I always feel good about that. But typically my shuffling takes a really long time and I want to get to the message as quick as possible. I think that is everything. If I missed anything, feel free to leave those comments below. Oh, I am not in my normal space. I have the house to myself at the moment, which is lovely, but I do have construction just outside of me, and in my meditation tarot space, the construction is actually a little bit louder, so I'm hoping that this area will serve for now. My dogs are behind me if they bark. So sorry, bear with me. So let's see. Let's begin. We're going to start with some oracles, and this is a fairly new oracle deck for me. It's a 7 Energies oracle. We're going to give it a good 3 shuffles and just see what the messages are. I don't read from the reverse. I might read from the floor if they fall. Your Celtic will be a set spread, meaning I'll pull from the top, and everything else I'm going to pull as jumpers. Holy Spirit, Divine Universe, Ancestors, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Guides of Light, be here with me now as I read for the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising Collective for December 2021, or whenever the viewer sees this message. Help me see clearly, hear clearly, let me read the cards clearly, help them know what they need in order to align and experience the growth that is designed for them in the month of December. So it is. All right. I'm going to pull this down so you guys can see the cards. I hope that's not too glary. All right. Messages, overall messages for Sagittarius for December, please. Overall messages for Sagittarius for December 2021, please. Messages for Sagittarius, December 2021. I don't like the way those fell. Just one at a time, please, team. Messages for Sagittarius, December 2021. Thank you. I'm going to leave that one right there. We're also going to pull from the Wisdom of the Oracle. 3 good shuffles here. We may or may not clarify the oracles. I never know until I start. This is for Sagittarius. Hope everybody in the U.S. had a lovely Thanksgiving. All right, Sagittarius, December, what do they need to know to grow? Thank you. I feel like there's one more. We're going to put that back. That was exchanging gifts. If it comes back out, we'll know. Okay. All right. Okay, my loves. We have a 45, which is a 9. So that is about self, independence, clarity, self-love. This is beyond the ordinary. Okay, and then you have a 20, which is a 2, and that's imagine. I don't know. It's pretty glary there, guys. Lots of blues here. So we could be looking at your third eye. We could be looking at your throat. Imagine and beyond the ordinary for me feel very, very similar. What can you imagine? How far can you go? How much do you truly believe in the universe and its infinite abundance and its infinite love and desire, right? For you and for the things that are good for you. But I think there's something maybe blocking you that you can't see it. We've got orphaned here, which is a number 5. And 5 is conflict, right? 5 is difficulties, challenges, obstacles. Something has not turned out the way that you wanted it to, either in relationship or job. You're not feeling at home with yourself. You're not feeling maybe like you belong somewhere. But I think your soul knows that there's something really destined for you. I want to read this beyond the ordinary. Just get kind of a lay of the land for you. Yeah, it's trusting in the invisible world without understanding. Some things cannot be known and they're not meant to be grasped. Everything is as it is, even if it doesn't make sense right now. So no matter how hard you try to understand maybe why something has happened, you're not meant to know right now. Your job is to imagine, it's to dream, to believe, whether that's in yourself, in what you're building, what you're creating at home, in love, in career, right? Let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers on those using the Everyday Tarot. And then we will get right into your Celtic spread. So let's look at this beyond the ordinary. You're not meant to know. You just have to trust. Beyond the ordinary. Why is beyond the ordinary here, please, for Sagittarius for December? Help us shed some light on this, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's been disappointment. So you've got 4 of Cups and the King of Swords, okay? You're trying to figure something out. You're trying to see the truth in something, or you're standing in your own truth about something, even though you're disappointed. Something has not turned out for you, but that's okay. You're not meant to know. You're seeking truth. Keep standing in your power, though, of knowing. The truth will always prevail, whatever that truth is, right? I'm almost feeling this like an epiphany card almost, and I don't normally get that from the King of Swords, but I'm reading very intuitively. You know, this 4 of Cups that has left you feeling orphaned, this disappointing. You're having some realizations around that. You're standing in this power of integrity, knowing that you did your best, and that's as far as you know right now. So what is it that you're meant to imagine? What does Spirit want you to know? Why is imagine here for Sagittarius? Okay, I'm being told to read I know this card pretty well, 20. Which again breaks down to a 2 for all you numerologists. Yeah, it's your manifestations, right? The power of aligning imagery and feeling, creativity, watching out for illusions. This is the time to really figure out what's going to make you happy. What is it that you want in your life? But be careful that they don't become delusions, right? So there's that fine balance between really clearly defining what hasn't worked out for me for a reason. So what is it that I really, really want? Let me imagine that and manifest that, but let me not live in delusion of maybe holding on to the things that have made me feel orphaned or alone. Why is imagine here? Any clarity for imagine for Sagittarius for December, please? Thank you. Oh, I almost caught it. Queen of Wands, there you are. Yeah, it's the okay. Let's talk creativity. You've got the Queen of Wands and Ace of Wands. It's believing. Again, imagine you are strong. You are capable. She is the most confident person in the deck. She knows what she's on fire about. Hi, Saggy. she has a spark of creativity and passion, and she's going after it. So it's whatever is coming to you. If you have had some recent, again, kind of those epiphanies, this is what I want. This is what I want to create. This is how I want my life to start. This is the trajectory I want to put myself on. Spirit is saying, do it, manifest, go for it. The time is now for you. Why is orphaned here? Why is orphaned here? I think this is a lot of your block, right? This is perception too, guys. Are you really orphaned? Is whatever left you feeling orphaned? Was it for your highest good? Why is orphaned here? Thank you. Gosh, I knew I was going to drop stuff on the floor today. I'm normally on the floor when I read. Okay, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could have been a loss of a job, loss of a family, could have been divorce, some financial loss, okay? You have some ideas on how to recoup, reinvent. I just heard rediscover. That served its purpose. It's at an end now. And yes, there's disappointment, but you've got to trust that it happened for a reason, all right? Let's get right into your read. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. These have been pre-shuffled. I did ask my spirit team to prep the deck so I could shuffle 3 times on camera for you. I always like watching the shuffles. There's a lot of YouTube readers, and most of them are very, very full of integrity. All right. I'm going to lay the spread, and then I will talk to you about what I see. And then, of course, we will clarify. All right, team, what do we need to know for Sagittarius? I'm just going to move these oracles here to the side, and I will reference them as we need. All right, so we've got an overall energy here. Yep. Okay. There's that King of Swords again in your deep inner knowing. I love it. Okay, interesting. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got some repeat cards first of all, okay? We've got the 5 of Cups, and I know that's not repeating from the 4, but they're very similar energies, right? The 4 is a disappointment, the 5 is regret, okay? So we really need to talk about that because that's at the very center of your read. Some other repeat cards that I'm seeing is we've got the Queen of Wands, which I freaking love, and I love the position that it's in here in your likely outcome. And then we've also got this King of Swords energy in your deep inner knowing, in your subconscious knowing. So let's get right into the read, okay? So we start the read at the center of your reading. Oh, sorry. First of all, let's look at this for a minute. This to me is very similar to this orphaned 10 of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, but she's in the reverse. So this is that feeling of insecurity, instability, lack of self-love, lack of, you're not nurturing self, I think is really what I'm getting from that. Feeling like things have just been really shifted and kind of tossed and turned in the wind. I'm hearing the dust has been like the rubble. Like a gust of wind has kind of brought up all the dirt. That's kind of the visual that I'm getting for you guys. And so really feeling not centered, right? For me, the Queen of Pentacles is just very centered, grounded, calm, serene, right? So that's the opposite of that. And no wonder, because we've got this 5 of Cups here at the center of your read, which is being crossed by the Emperor, but the Emperor is in reverse. So really feeling disappointed about things that were out of your control. So if you've lost a job, if you've had financial setbacks, if somebody maybe has left a relationship, if you lost that relationship, it's really feeling that regret and that sadness, right? That sadness over the things that were out of your control and really wanting to feel, again, like you want some of that control back, but not being able to know where you're getting it. And then that's what you're focusing on. And so I love this, you guys, because we got to imagine. right? And imagine is all about manifestation. Well, what your mind focus is right now, and really pay attention to the way that you're talking to yourself, the way that you're putting things out into the world, into the universe, because you've got the Magician in the reverse. Oftentimes, the Magician in reverse can be like a sneaky, manipulative energy. I'm not feeling that. I'm really just feeling like you're frustrated that you're not manifesting the things that you want. But are you focused too much on the things that you're getting that you didn't ask for? Or are you focused on the things that you're not getting that you want? So it's really something to ask for yourself. And yeah, no wonder, because coming into this energy, you were in a place of really seeing the things that you wanted, feeling like you had them, feeling like you had a wish fulfillment, but something came in and disappointed you. But look, in your subconscious, what is guiding you? For me, a lot of times this is like at the soul level, right? So this is kind of your 3D level at the top, and this is your soul level. So the energy is present. It's within you. You just may not be recognizing it. Is that King of Swords? I am not a fan of the King of Swords. I think I say that in a lot of reads, whether he's in the upright or in the reverse, but I really like this King of Swords energy that's showing up in your read twice today. Because it really is about, okay, what do I need to do to look at the things, and maybe this is even looking at patterns, looking at why things didn't manifest, getting really in tune with what is up here in my brain. What is it that I'm, through my thoughts, not even speaking them, through my thoughts, what is it that I'm putting out into the universe? And I need to get very clear and very comfortable. Confident. I'm just confidence, you guys. I mean, I cannot get confidence. It's like you've been up to bat, right? 8 innings and all, gosh darn it, I just keep dropping these. And all 8 innings, you've struck out. It's having that courage and that confidence to say, okay, how do I change my form? I don't know why I'm using baseball. Maybe some of you really love baseball. I don't know. And now I just heard Pete the cat plays ball. Who knows? That might mean something to somebody. But it's having that confidence to say, okay, let me look at my stance. Let me look at the balls that were thrown. Let me look at those curve balls. Boom. That's what it is. Curveball. You had a curveball. Something came in and really shook your confidence. But this is saying, I'm going to go into that 9th inning and I'm going to change the way that I swing at that bat, or swing my bat, and I'm going to hit that damn ball, right? And then, yeah, coming into the near future energy, you've got the Hangman. This doesn't feel like stagnation for me. This almost feels like a little bit of a hermit energy, and we're going to clarify these, you guys, but this is almost like a hermit energy of saying, okay, I'm going to look at it different. Let me go inside myself a little bit. Let me see if I can get a new perspective, and then look what happens. Your energies you want to create. You go from that Ace of Wands that we saw to now the Page of Wands. In this deck, it's the Princess of Wands, right? It's now taking action, moving towards those creative things. And what is the energy around you? So this is people around you. There's somebody around you. This could be another Sagittarius. This could be just kind of your soul energy. So this could be your 3D energy, your soul energy here. Temperance, patience, moderation, balance. Somebody is coming in, or somebody is already around you, or somebody has taught you, right? Because of them in your life, they've taught you this balance and moderation. Now, energies around you that you can't see, hidden energies. It's that Queen of Swords in the reverse. Miserable, bitter, angry. I feel like that's you. I feel like you're mad. And you know what, Saggies, be mad. It is okay to be mad. It's not okay to stay there. And it's certainly not okay to act on it. So we're going to definitely clarify that, okay? The biggest influence on this entire situation right now is there's a refusal to let something end. There's a refusal to let something go. There's a slow rebirth or transformation. That's death in the reverse, okay? But what is your supporting energy? What is really helping you right now is you're not trying to do this alone. So again, I think, so you've got the Hermit in the reverse, right? I felt that Hermit energy here in the Hangman, but I felt it not in the reverse, like that really going inward. But you're also looking for outside resources. With this Temperance, I think there's really somebody in your life, a boss, a loved one, a family member, a therapist. I mean, I don't know. But what's blocking you again is that confidence. You've got the Empress in reverse. We've got the Emperor in the reverse and the Empress in the reverse. For a lot of you, this was a broken soul contract, okay, that's left you disappointed. So it's shaking you to your core. I just hear I can't do it. No matter what I do. Be very, very careful, Sagittarius. It's your freaking birthday season. Step into your power. You know what I mean? Like, there's something that has gotten you very down on yourself. It's like you really want something and then you retreat because you don't think you're going to get it, or it's too hard, or you're just beat down and bruised, right? But what is Spirit trying to teach you is to get out of this Two of Swords energy. So you've got Two of Swords in your lesson position, right? And what is the Two of Swords? Ultimately, you know, in the traditional deck, she's blindfolded, but she's the only one that can take the blindfolds off, right? Well, look, here we've got wands. We've got wands here that you could pick up. And you're looking straight at them, but you're not picking them up. And you've got these Two of Swords behind you. So it's like you're stuck in your head. It's like an Eight of Swords energy almost. And Spirit is saying, look, there's more to come. This happened for a reason beyond the ordinary. It's not yours to understand. It hurts and you're angry and it's shaking you to your core. I get that. But we've got to pick up and manifest. Even if you just start with, yeah, I just heard writing. Just start with writing it down. Put it on a Post-it. Say it in your car. Figure out what it is that you want, because your advice is to trust Spirit. To trust your morals. You've got the Hierophant here. Trust that commitment that you had in your life. Trust the commitment to yourself. Trust your belief system. Examine, right? He's examining. Examine your belief system. How is your belief system as a result of whatever's happened here? How has your belief system been shaken? And look, if you hold true to those things, there you freaking are again, showing up in your power, Queen of Wands, creating, rebuilding that confidence. You guys, there's not a whole lot of like, I mean, there's a lot of major arcana here, right? But nothing feels really icky. This all feels very temporary. It feels very much like you've had a setback and it's hurt, but you're going to pull yourself out of it. Let's go ahead and do some clarification, and then we'll get you some advice. Let's look at this Five of Cups energy. Why is this Five of Cups here? I don't want to look at the Queen of Pentacles yet. Why is this Five of Cups here for Sagittarius at the center of their read? What has happened? Where's the regret? Why the sadness? Yeah, okay. For a lot of you, this was a relationship. If this isn't resonating in a relationship, Two of Cups in work is just really something that was fulfilling for you, something that you really loved, a partnership at work perhaps. But yeah, it's really shaking you to your core. There's been a loss of something that really was singing to your heart. Why the Emperor, why the Emperor in reverse? Why is that their cross to bear? Okay, we've got the Three of Cups. Remember I said there was something that was out of your control? With the Three of Cups, right, that can be celebration in love reads sometimes. That can mean a third-party situation. You guys are going to know if this resonates. Here's really what I'm feeling from this. Is in the Three of Cups, you've got three energies. Okay? You're only one of those energies. There were two other factors in whatever the situation was that was completely out of your control. Or you tried to control something that wasn't in your control, and that brought you more pain. That's going to make sense for you if this resonates for you. Let's look at this Nine of Cups in the past. What was it? So we've got this Nine of Cups and Two of Cups. You really had something that was speaking to you. I'm going to take this one too. The Moon and the Three of Wands. Okay. You didn't know how something was going to go. You couldn't quite see. There was something that you couldn't see, but you thought you were going to grow in something. Yeah. It's that unknown. Something came in that you weren't prepared for. There was something underneath that you couldn't see, but you were really feeling like this is something I can grow. This is something that's making me happy. Let's look at this Queen of Pentacles as the overall energy now, please. Thank you. You guys, this is meant. Please understand, again, Spirit is with you. It's that going back to beyond the ordinary. You're not meant to understand. It's almost like this rebuild process. This Queen of Pentacles needs to learn how to turn herself in, right? And actually, this Queen of Pentacles, moving from the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse to ending up as the Queen of Wands in the upright, that's huge growth and transformation. This was possibly meant for you. Not possibly. The wheel's here to say this is, the wheel keeps turning. Follow the wheel. What is it that you're having epiphanies about? Tell me about this King of Swords energy. Thank you. Yeah. You still have hope. You see, it's hope and healing with the star, right? Could be dealing with an Aquarius. I mean, I don't know. I don't get too much into the signs, right? But I said that, right? It's that understanding of, okay, I know that I'm going to get through this. I know that I can heal this. I've had an epiphany about why things didn't work out. That's at your soul level, right? That's inside. That's what is in your subconscious buried, that's kind of driving some of this. But in your mind, right? You're the Magician in the reverse, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't manifest. Why is the Magician here for Sag? Why is the Magician here, please? Why is the Magician here for Sagittarius? Thank you. Yeah, you're stuck. You're in that in-between. Sorry. Stop. Stop. So, come here. I told you that was going to happen. So it is. It's that I know what I want in the future, but because of my past, I'm feeling like I can't manifest it. You guys, you are going to be your best champion and your worst enemy, and it's all based on how we manifest what we think. Let's look at this Hangman in the near future. What's coming into a different perspective for you? How is your perception changing? You got the Nine of Swords. Okay, those came out together. I want one more on this before. Why the Nine of Swords with the Hangman, please? Thank you. Yeah. Okay. The Hangman is you know you're starting to see things differently, and you're willing to be patient. So sorry, you got the Knight of Pentacles to clarify, the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords, okay, to clarify the Hangman. And I said that Hangman didn't feel like stagnation, but it is slow. But you need this time. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, but he's strategic, right? But you're balancing between, you're going to be jumping in between, like, okay, I'm going to look at this differently. I know what I want. I'm going to make a plan to go after it. I'm going to be slow. I might not take action right away. But then you start worrying about it too. So it's really tempering, right? Balancing, moderating that impatience with that truth and honesty. You are the Page of Wands. You've got a spark of creativity. Let's see what else you've got here. Page of Wands. Show me, Sag. Thank you. You're getting yourself stuck, you guys. I knew that Eight of Swords was going to come out. What else here? What else? Yeah. Oh, we're going to take them all, actually. Yes, Temperance, there you are. King of Wands, there you also are. And the Hangman again. You guys, you cannot make this up. You have a spark of creativity and then you stop yourself. I think you're trying to figure out, like in the past, maybe you went after something full, you dove full in. You need the dust to settle. You're waiting for the dust to settle, but don't wait too long. What is this Temperance energy around Sagittarius? Who or what is this Temperance? Thank you. Page of Swords. Learning. There's somebody that's meant to teach you. Somebody has taught you. Remember I said that? Somebody's teaching you patience, helping you balance, helping you moderate. Temperance is forgiveness sometimes, but you got the Page of Swords, right? So bringing in truth and message and clarity. Teaching. I don't like this Queen of Swords in the reverse and the hidden energies, and I really feel like that's you. I'm going to take them both. Yeah. It's the Devil and Justice, okay? It's karma, right? You're mad. You're angry. But you've got to learn how to balance out that anger, guys, that bitterness. Whatever happened was karmic. I mean, the Devil and Justice, you can't get more karmic than that, right? Whether that was a relationship. But what is karma? What is a karmic situation? It's meant to teach us. Again, you guys, you can be angry. Feel your feels. Never deny how you feel. But you can't sit in that place. Be very careful. You've got to balance that out. with your shadow. Your shadows, this is like your shadow coming out, which is, I think is then the influence here is that prevention of that transformation. Why is death in the reverse? Yeah, because you're tired, man. You got the Nine of Wands. You still have fire in your belly. That's what the Nine of Wands is, right? There's so much fire in this reading. You've still got fire in your belly, but you've got to let that fire breathe, right? You've got to let it transform. The supporting energy, I don't think you're alone in this. Hermit in reverse. The Tower, I just got an interesting, you're meant to be alone right now. Yeah. It's interesting, you guys. Ace of Cups, right? We know that's a new beginning in love. I really feel like, and then the Six of Pentacles came out before I could even get it out. I really feel like this is about loving yourself. The supporting energy is whatever happened to force you to be alone right now with this Tower and the Hermit in the reverse is forcing you to build and form a relationship with yourself. And again, that's about growing confidence, right? And in your blockage, I'm not even going to clarify, it's this Empress in reverse. You're not feeling yourself. Man, come on, Sag. Feeling myself. Feeling myself. Spirit wants you to learn about this Two of Swords. Spirit is trying to guide you. Why is this Two of Swords here? Spirit's lesson. Ha! You cannot. You're the one blocking yourself. You've got the Empress in the upright. You guys rely on what you know. The Hierophant here in the advice. Hierophant. Yeah, you know. High Priestess, follow your intuition. Stay true to yourself. That, I mean, you can't get more clear than that. And then you've got this Queen of Wands. For poops and giggles, let's clarify that Queen of Wands and the likely outcome. Knight of Wands, fire. I mean, we have Page, Knight, Queen, King, 3, 2. I mean, so much fire. Knight of Wands, you've got to take action. Okay? You're going to take action. You're going to take action with this fire in your belly, right? That you've got with this Page of Wands and that Ace of Wands, with that Nine of Wands. You're going to push through. I just heard fake it till you make it. And I think that is the advice. Fake it till you make it, because that Empress is inside you. That Queen of Wands is inside you. It's been a setback. But it's meant to help you grow. This was destined. Okay, with the Tower, the Star, and you know that. Somewhere deep down, you know that. You know the truth of this. But you're blocking yourself from manifesting the things because of that bitterness and that sadness. And again, please hear me. Please don't stuff your feelings. Find a healthy way to get those. Throw them into what you are becoming passionate about. Let's get some advice from Spirit, please. Let's go ahead, because I think for some of you this was a loss of relationship. Let's go ahead and just get one romance angel. So for those of you that want advice or more insight into this as a relationship, let's take a look. For those Sagittarius, for love, what is this? What's the advice here? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive. You guys, to me, that's really talking about open your heart to yourself again, honestly. To give and receive. You've got to be open and receiving, but you've got to believe that you can receive, right? I am worthy of receiving. I am worthy of receiving. Let's focus on some healing energies here. What do we need to know? What is your heal? Okay, that came out fast. In the world, not of the world. That's a 34, which is a 7, which is about patience, time, investment, right? What we bring in, what we manifest. Become naked with life. You're outgrowing your defenses. It's time to be vulnerable to yourself. You're shedding, right? You're shedding because no matter the appearance of these things, the old forms of yourself were too constricting. You have to trust yourself. Trust Spirit. Trust the things that you know. And then finally, let's get some divine guidance. Any other final messages for Sagittarius, please? You guys, this is a necessary pain point. It's been a necessary pain point. Whatever has been lost will be recovered in a different form, but you have got to love yourself first and regain. I'm feeling like it's regain. Here's another 7, you guys. You can't make that up. That's 25. It's regaining, recovering, reclamation. That's what I just heard. Reclamation. It's reclamation of, oh, there's my book. Of the confidence you once had that was shaken, that was perhaps taken. And how does it get taken? We allow people, situations, our own thoughts, take that away from us. Cellular healing, here we go. You have drawn this card because there are changes taking place. There's that death card, right? The vibrant green energy surrounding the cell. I don't know if you guys can see that really beautiful card. It's like this deep purple and green. Denotes healing, physical and energetic. Healing energy is moving through you to release old cellular memories that your body is holding. Expect to feel more energized and renewed as your body and spirit return to its natural state of health. I just told you reclamation. This has been a dip. There's been some dust that's been raised. It's gonna settle, but you can't let this bring you down. You are the damn Queen of Wands. You are the mother freaking Empress. Don't you forget it. Do your healing. Get your anger out. Be disappointed. And say, okay, it's time to move on. Kundalini yoga for some of you. I just heard breath of fire. So if any of you practice that, get into that. I'm just feeling compelled to like move anything that's going to get your body moving and just get that release for you. So for some of you, that could be meditation, but I'm just feeling a more vibrant, like some sort of, you guys take a bath surrounded by candles. Fire is going to be your element right now. So really dig into your own element, and that makes sense because you are in your season. Hopefully this helps, Sagittarius. I wish you the best. I know that this has been painful, but I don't feel like this is a severe hiccup. I think this is a growth spurt for you. Unleash. I just heard unleash. Unleash your fire. Unleash your passion. Get back. Reclaim. Reclamation it's reclamation of your own fire, of your own confidence. All right. Namaste and happy birthday.